Okay, this is February the 27th, 2009. We've had another week where we haven't had a chance to work on the truck very much because of visitors to the school, but we have gotten a little bit accomplished. We've gotten the brakes in the front totally hooked up and working. We've got fluid in the system, the master cylinder hooked up, all the lines run for the brakes. And since we haven't got the rear end put in the, well, this is not a good shot here. Since we haven't got the rear end put in the truck yet, and we still have the old 9-inch rear end, we've just got the calipers laying on the ground. And when we put the new rear end in, we'll tie them off as far as the lines goes, and then the caliper should bolt right up. But we put a block of wood in between the pads to kind of simulate the rotor. That allowed us to put fluid in the system, check for leaks, and bleed everything out. And now we have got a brake pedal. So in theory, we do have functioning brakes up front at least. We've worked a little on the wiring. Can't hardly see much on that. Not much else to report. Like I said, we've done a little work with the wiring. We've gotten all the lines out. We've pretty much gotten everything out of the donor car now that we need. So, and we've pretty much, with the exception of the 9-inch rear end, we've pretty much gotten everything out of the truck that we need to get out of the way. So we're really in put together mode now. But it's a slow process, but we will get it done. And hopefully, I don't think we got anything next week that's going to be slowing us down as much, unless there's something happened that I've forgotten about or don't know about. So hopefully next week we'll have some more progress to report. Okay, it is March the 12th, 2009. Haven't done a video in a while, mainly because we've had some activities going on at the school, and so we haven't done as much work on it. And the work we have done on it has been mainly just, well, what's the word I'm looking for? Has just been mainly non-cosmetic stuff you just really couldn't see or make sense of. But we've done something today I think is pretty obvious. We have got the engine and transmission installed in it finally. Now, we haven't got the thing completely bolted in. I'm having some problems finding some nuts and bolts to do what I need, but we'll work that out. As you can see, these two gray-shaped cylinder, gray-colored cylinder-shaped things you see here, that's some spacers I made between the custom mounts, that go between the custom mounts I made and the cross member where the original engine bolted up to. Now they're just, on this side it's just sitting there. I got this one started on the driver's side, but on this side it's just sitting, holding the engine up, and I've got to find a nut and bolt set up for that one. I got one for this side but not the other. So that's something we're working through. We got the cross member in underneath the rear of the transmission. However, we put it in backwards. I don't know if you can see in the video, but it is sitting cockeyed a little bit, for lack of a better word. But we're going to take that back out hopefully tomorrow, and then we will get that thing sitting in there straight. But as you can see, it sets pretty good in there actually, other than that one issue. And I think, like I said, when we swap that around, that'll fix that. Let's get you a shot on the other side so everybody can see what it looks like over here. I was concerned my steering column would interfere with the engine, but as you can see, we've got plenty of space between the frame and the engine on this thing as far as our shaft coming out of our steering column into the racket pinion steering assembly. Everything's going together fairly good. I mean, we're having a few little issues here and there, but no real huge problems or anything. It's actually gone together thus far a little bit smoother than I thought it would. Now, of course, I know we're still a ways from getting it going. On the inside of the truck, we haven't really done much other than we're trying to work out a windshield wiper issue. We're trying to make the Crown Vic windshield wiper motor work with the original windshield wipers on this thing. So that's been kind of a long, drawn-out deal there. But when we get that, we're going to start buttoning up the dash a little better, and maybe once we get the engine in here and cranked up, then I will start working on putting the air conditioner in this area right here. And we'll discuss in future videos on how we're going to do that. Let me step back and let you have one more good look at what it looks like in there. I want to say thank you for everybody who has been watching so far, friends and family, that people I know, and also people I don't know who have been watching all over the country, and even a few overseas I've noticed in different countries from here. If you have an old Ford pickup that you just might want to try a project like this out with, just please contact me, and I'd be more than happy to talk to you. Or if you have some suggestions or anything like that, please comment and let me know what you think about this project. I would really like to hear from people. Well, this will be it for today, and I guess till next time, we'll see you later.